What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and I'm here with
Krish 1.
not 2, 3, 4, or 32,617. He is the one, the only, for the greater.
That's different.
It is.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put a question in front of your question, because we get those questions first. I wonder how many of you guys actually tune in every single day that one of these videos is posted and listens to us. If you are one of those people, thanks.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. No, it means a lot. This question comes from Rabak Joka. What is a Custodes' power equivalent in Chaos? Could a Custodes defeat the greater demon, or is he weaker? Oh yeah, an Adeptus Custodes could definitely defeat a greater demon. Mm-hmm. Depends on the greater demon, of course.
Right. But I mean, if you're looking back during the Horus Heresy, I believe the first demons encountered and that the Custodes fought were the WAAAGH, which were essentially Marines that were twisted and malformed with demons being put inside them. Yeah. So that's kind of messed up. Yeah. It's almost like a demon Kulaba, but you're not a woman, you're an actual space marine.
Yeah. It's oh, you can't have babies? Well, I'm going to go inside you and become your baby. In a way.
Yeah. But Custodes are super powerful. They're basically built for protection, which was the Emperor's intention for them, to basically be the last line of defense for humanity.
Yes.
And because of that, they could definitely go toe-to-toe with greater demons.
Yep. And then also remember that's what they're doing right now. They're the vaults, or the prison that was underneath Terra, or underneath the Himalayan mountains, was opened, and a bunch of greater demons and just nasty things came out, and they're out there hunting for them. They better be ready to defeat them if they're out there. So yes, they are equivalent to greater demons. Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at the feats that some Space Marine captains can already take down greater demons. Drago can freaking take out demon Primarchs like nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Custodes, they're near Primarch level, I'd say.
Yep.
This one's by Defool06. If P is indeed stored in the balls, and Space Marine have balls of steel, does that mean that Space Marines can literally pee liquid metal, kind of like mercury?
No, because I don't think Space Marines pee or poo. I think they just sweat their thing off.
Yes, that must be nasty.
Well, the thing is that their body is so
efficient.
Yeah.
There is no pee or poop.
It's almost like they're sweating, just sweat.
But I always say this. I always picture a Space Marine wiping his brow, and it's all brown.
Yeah, because it's mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapter Master Christoph Thord. Is there coffee in the 40K universe?
Yep.
There better be.
Next question comes from Random Clips. Couldn't Emperor just teleport a bunch of bombs onto Horus's black ship during the siege of Terra?
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, that's not the point of it. Is that he still loved his son, and he still wanted to confront him and be like, "Why'd you do this?" You can't do that if his son is just blown to smithereens.
And I feel if you get blown apart like that, Chaos can still use those pieces and stuff. The Emperor needed to be the one to kill him to extinguish his soul from existence.
Right.
Or else, because I think that it's actually been stated that if Horus just died, his soul would have just forever been used as a plaything for Chaos.
Yep.
That sucks if you think about it.
I know, getting played by Chaos.
I've been played too many times in my life. Squiggly Line says, when will we get a 40K telenovela?
Soon. The Eisenhorn series is coming out. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Ali Parada. What car do you drive, aka whip, and is it on 22s? Yes and yes.
Well, it's you got 24s, because I got 26s, big rims.
I don't know that song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sitting crooked on chrome.
Mm-hmm. Next question.
This one's by Defool06 once again. Is the Emperor getting more powerful over time, even though his physical body decays? I mean, he's been holding that tear in the webway for so long now. Surely he must have gotten used to it and developed some psychic muscles. Plus the prayers of bazillions and thousands of psychers a day being sacrificed to him surely needs to help.
Yeah, so you're asking, is he getting stronger? That's basically what he's asking? Yeah, psychically stronger to the point where he's going to become a god.
At least that's what it's alluding to.
Yeah, the same way that the Dark Eldar, just the regular Eldar gods became or existed. I think that's going to happen to the Emperor. Speaking about Eldar, Benjamin Manning says, do you think Avatar of Cains are underpowered in the lore? I personally think they are too easy to defeat. No, because they are shards. They're just like avatars of a god.
Right.
So in other words, they are demons. And demons can be defeated easily. Yeah. Both the lore and the tabletop. But yeah, avatars of Cain have been defeated by everybody.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we need to like kill off a whole craft world to summon this avatar. It gets beat in like 2 minutes. Yeah.
By like not somebody that's not even special. It's just like a guardsman.
Yeah. He just like, it's like, all right, let's do this. Cracks his finger. The noise of the crack just, obliterates him.
That'd be a good meme. Next question.
This one's by Squiggly Line. Can a Primarch defeat Miguelito? That's
tough.
Yeah. Well, you see, because Miguelito, I don't think he can be defeated. It's more like if you beat him, it's because he allowed you to win. He's allowing you to get that confidence, that bravado up from thinking you defeat him. So the next fight, you'll be a better challenge for him. Because that's how Miguelito rolls.
Next question comes from Defool06. What is the most bizarre or exotic animal you guys have eaten? Squirrel burgers, raccoon roast, live baby octopuses?
I've had octopus before.
Or would it be octopi?
Octopi.
Yeah, I've had baby octopi. It's gross. I didn't like it. It's chewy.
Yeah, I'm not one for like seafood, but I do like oysters. I had shrimp before, but I'm allergic to shrimp now.
You like oysters? I don't like the texture of oysters. No?
Yeah, it's like put some limon on there and...
But then you're just sucking up the... Because they don't really taste like anything.
Yeah, they don't.
It's just like, it's a sliminess to my lime.
It's like I'm eating something slimy.
Yeah, with lime.
Yeah. Crocodile would probably be the most...
exotic.
Bizarre. Oh, didn't we have ostrich eggs?
Did we?
I want to say we had that at Chula Vista.
Maybe. I can't remember. That would be the most exotic for me then. And I don't remember it.
Would human count if it's...
That's not exotic because we see it every day.
That's true.
Next question comes from Skywalker Rock. After your video about the rat goal, I wonder, what other non-humanoid sentient species are there that don't exist in the tabletop?
Ooh, there's a ton. Just look at the Tau Empire, for example. They got those polar bears that are like super psychic.
I'll do a 40 facts on... I'm building it. It's going to be a 40 facts on all the alien races that aren't on the tabletop. Yeah, there's a lot. One of the ones that comes to mind... I think they're called Ansu, and they're just made out of worms. So it's like a sentient humanoid thing. No, the Hrud
are the ones that control time.
Tentacles, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot, so we'll create a video for you. Next question.
Squiggly Line asks, what color is orc blood?
It depends on the orc, where he's at, where he was raised, but usually red.
Let's say he was raised in Brooklyn.
Blue.
He bleeds blue.
Next question comes from Jamel Apostle. Why the Emperor does not have the power of resurrection when he can give it to his saints? Because his saints aren't that psychically powerful, and he himself cannot leave the Golden Throne. If he leaves the Golden Throne, the webway opens up, or that portion of the webway opens up, and demons pour into Terra.
Yeah. And also, just think of it like how much of an inspiration and how much of like an influence having a saint be able to resurrect. Just seeing that in the battlefield would definitely like give everybody like a second wind and a boost to fight for harder for the Emperor because of his miracles.
Miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Next question comes from Trace Adam 67. Where's my OMS T-shirt? 2XL, please. We probably won't ever have merch because we're not about merch. We're about mercs with mouths. Yeah. Maybe Christmas. I don't know. Next question.
Willie A. Is it possible to wipe orcs from a planet without glassing it? Because if killing an orc only makes more orcs, doesn't that make that impossible?
Right, that's like the gist of the lore. Like you can't ever get rid of the orcs unless you do an exterminatus on the planet.
And then even then, there's a possibility of them still coming back.
Yep. Next question comes from Squiggly Line. It said that when the Citrix Maledictum was created, Cicatrix, the light of the Astronomicon went out for a moment. Could it be that in that moment the Emperor died and ascended to godhood? It hasn't been explained yet. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things that you can kind of like infer from 40K, but if it's not an outright like said in the codex or the rulebook, then it's a little wishy-washy. And even if it is said, it could always change. Like Sanguinius going from being dead to being in a near-death state. That's a little, yeah, so you can never take anything for granted.
I think what we need to start doing is paying more, or actually just watching the designer notes that GW has been posting. So you actually get interviews with the designers of certain things. They're doing it right now for the Eldar, I think.
Mm-hmm. So I actually saw that designer interview thing with the Dark Eldar and the Eldar fighting. And he actually said that this was going to play a huge part in like Slanesh. Because he said that there is a Slanesh demon chasing Yvrain. Like, where else would we have known this? Like, if you didn't see that. And you could easily just, like, glance over it. But he's like, no, there's a Slaneshi demon on the hunt for Yvrain. And if they ever get, like, if they ever meet, like, something huge is going to happen. So that leads me to believe that this thing is going to culminate to a huge battle between the Eldar and Fulgrim. So, yeah, you can pick up on little inklings like that.
You start listening to everything that Warhammer TV puts out.
Mm-hmm.
And then last question comes from Tambletrack. Did the Emperor handpick all of his Adeptus Custodes, or were they selected for him? At this point, obviously he can't handpick them. They're kind of like Space Marines, where it is the gene seed that makes them insoluble.
So in a way, he kind of did handpick them because he created like the intricacies of gene seeds.
He is inside of them. So.
Man, I wish I was those custodians.
And those were the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. Yeah. Gershwin.
Sound Alchemist out.
Oh, if you could put my